Welkin, soldiers of Squad 7, that was some performance out there. We could never have held off that main force if it wasn't for you protecting the city.
Well, we learned a lot ourselves. We finally got to see you Rangers in action. It's a shame our training was interrupted, but I think that battle taught us a lot more than exercises did.
I'd say we're the ones who learned something. I saw that city after the battle. Honestly, it kind of shocked me. Barely any collateral damage. The roads, the buildings, you'd never know the war passed through.
Oh.
Well, of course. We're fighting to protect Gallia, not destroy it.
I don't know, that one little section where I, bombed that whole group of people behind that fence, that area probably got wrecked.
If we have to hurt our people, or harm our homeland for a victory, it wouldn't be a victory at all.
I realize it must sound a little naive to you. After all, a war zone isn't really a place for sympathy.
No, I understand.
Even if we beat the enemy, it's all pointless if we don't have a home to come back to.
So Squad 7 can protect Gallia, and Squad E will face the Empire head-on. Kind of like that last battle.
But I figure it's the same for all of us. We just want this war over and our folks safe, right?
Then you can just sit back and relax. I'm invincible, okay? The Empire doesn't stand a chance.
Huh, must be nice being a fearless idiot. You can be as confident as you want, just make sure you don't get yourself killed out there, okay?
And you really gotta watch what you say, lady, or you might catch some friendly fire.
Right. Gotta watch out for guys like you chasing the, what was it? The junk in my trunk?
What? No, hey, I wasn't... Lady, I wouldn't hit on you if you paid me.
Whoa, where'd that come from? I figured you were beyond being self-conscious about your dirty mind.
You're a lot more feisty than I expected, too. Guess that explains why this guy is such a pushover.
Hey, I am not!
Well, they're still arguing, but at least it sounds a little more friendly.
Claude, His Excellency wants to speak with you.
Is who?
Ambassador Townsend? Okay, I'll be right there.
Oh, you mean the bad guy, right.
Ah, Lieutenant Wallace. Fine work out there. Your swift response does you credit.
Your Excellency, I'm just glad I could help.
Well, if you wouldn't mind, there's something I'd like to discuss with you in private. Is that all right?
Concerning?
Let me be candid. There is a certain personal endeavor I would appreciate Squad E's assistance with. Rather than return to the front lines, I would have you head to Rodgries for the sake of a special mission.
Special mission? This sounds kind of evil, actually.
Rangries?
The mission itself is nothing terribly difficult, but you should know that failure is not an option. Rest assured, once we resolve this delicate matter, I will personally ensure you have a bright future in the...
I'm sorry, sir, but we have allies waiting for our return to the front lines. If we stay any longer, I'm afraid it may have serious consequences for the operation, and for our allies. I can't endanger them on a promise of future glory, sir. We need tangible victories, ones we can fight for. We need to catch our train, sir. I'll pretend this conversation never happened.
I see. That's a shame, Lieutenant Wallace. A terrible shame indeed.
Ambassador Townsend, it's been a pleasure.
I wonder if that was supposed to be some reference to the first game. But I'm not sure exactly which part. I wonder if it had something to do with that section where they kidnap Princess Cordelia? Because he wants something in Rodgries, and that's kind of where we went to Rodgries. I wonder. And found out that this dude was bad, I think, around that time.
Okay, looks like everyone's ready. We better get moving.
Oh, wait! wait! I've got some souvenirs for Squad E.
More bread?
Is that more of your homemade bread? I thought I'd never have any again.
I just baked it, so it should stay soft for a while. Maybe you could have it for lunch on the train.
The most important part of baking is passion for your work. Alicia, you're going to be an amazing baker. When you open your bakery, you have to put ads in the papers, okay? I promise I'll find you. Somehow.
Wow. Okay. It's a promise. Riley? Thank you so much for teaching me about your technology. I thought maybe you could find some way to use this, so... Schematics? Is this for a smoke bomb? This is amazing, Isara! Did you come up with this yourself? It's still just a prototype. I can't get enough range on the smoke to make it useful in combat. But it's so close! All you need to do is fine-tune it a little. See, if you modify the exhaust valve's shape... The exhaust valve? Oh, of course! I never would have thought of that! See? Perfect! I'm sure we can make this smoke bomb work.
Isara?
Yes?
Yeah, I can hear it now. I can hear Minerva in Isara's voice now.
I was just thinking, once the war's over, maybe we could meet up and, talk tank designs.
Set a date?
Of course.
I sure hope you don't die in this war from some stupid, like, stray sniper bullet or something.
Careful out there, Mr. Invincible.
Good riddance, you perv. I don't want to see you sniffing around my doorstep again. You hear me?
You can't keep me out. Gallia's my home, and I'll be back before you know it.
Well, I'm not great at goodbyes, but it's time to go.
Makes me wish we'd met under different circumstances. I think we would have been good friends.
What's that supposed to mean? We are friends, aren't we? I know I'm not gonna forget our time together. Or Alicia's bread, for that matter.
I won't either. It'd be hard to forget you going back for a 5th helping.
Oh, really? Welkin, and everyone in Squad 7, thank you for sharing your courage with us.
We'll protect Gallia, we promise. So, Claude, go end this war.
I will, I promise. Once this is all over, I'll meet you back in Gallia.
Yeah, it's a promise.
Well, Squad E, it's time to head to the front lines.
I was just getting to know them. And now we have to head back?
I know, but we've got a job to do. Still, it'll be fine. We'll see each other again.
At least the ones that are alive anyway.
Seem like good people, right, Claude?
Whoa, Raz is praising another squad? Did you hit your head out there or something?
Yeah, laugh it up. Man, I get no respect. For now, I think Gallia's safe with them. But we gotta get back here after all this. All of us.
Yeah, we're all coming back. And soon enough, we'll be breaking bread again.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
Listen up, everyone. I'd like to introduce a new member of Squad E.
Welcome, Gunther. I've been assigned as a tank driver. Hopefully I don't disappoint you.
We've just gone and it just stolen them all. The first Valkyria Chronicles game is basically not happening anymore.
Alicia Melchiot, proud member of Squad E. I'll do my best out there. Call me Rosie. And you're picking me, huh? Good call, hotshot.
Name's Largo. I'm a Lancer. Just point me at a tank, and I'll get it out of your way.
Okay. Looks like we've got some more here.
Wait, so you did all of these tank modifications yourself?
When Welks went off to university, I wanted to find some way I could help too. I'm actually studying weapon modification now. I was hoping maybe I could use it to help us.
I guess that explains why you were asking me so many questions. Well, I am an expert, but only for explosives. Is that okay?
Of course. I was just trying to design a weapon that could be used for support fire.
In that case, this mortar would be perfect. Huh? Isara, we need to hide.
Why are we just in the middle of, like, enemy territory here while we're just having a chat about upgrading weapons?
Right.
Imperial scouts. It doesn't look like they've noticed us yet.
Now we're guarding this ladder real good, boss.
It must be a reconnaissance team observing the base. We need to go tell Welks and the others.
Or we could blow them up ourselves.
Isara, wait.
You hear something?
I think they're at the perfect range. This is the kind of situation mortars are made for.
Wait, we're gonna fight them on our own?
Experience is the best teacher after all. Come on, let's get them.
It's a little mini mission here. Have fun with grenadiers, I guess.
Okay, Isara. Here's how we're gonna do this.
Does Isara get to fight? Because she never fought in the first game. Looks like enemy scouts are closing in on us. We use these mortars to take them down. The thing about mortars is that even if you're behind a wall or you don't have line of sight, you can still fire. First, let's capture the enemy camp and get ready to fight back. Ah, they're both Grenadiers. Interesting. And she's been upgraded to Grenadier Elite now, so we're not playing baby mode anymore. Cool. Alright. Little mini mission here, I guess.
Trust me, these mortars are amazing. But you should really see for yourself. Come on, let's go.
I do appreciate that all these little extra bits are voiced. A lot of games won't do that.
You don't have to be nervous. Just try your best.
Of course, then again, I guess it is paid DLC, even though this particular one was free with paid DLC, so it might be a little annoying to pay for DLC and not even get any voice acting out of it.
Right. I'll try to follow your lead.
Even if it is Minerva voice acting. Alright, so we can't cross that bridge.
Here I go!
Riley's gonna be our best one because she's got super range. Let's see if we can sight some people. Oh no, we can cross the bridge. It's actually not like a full blockade thing happening. These are still baby mode enemies, so they can't really do a ton to us.
Come on!
Ready to go.
Wow, that seems like a lot for you. That's like a really big thing on your back.
Sorry about this.
Perfect. Okay, now try for that enemy further down the line.
That one? Right. So if the point of impact needs to be there, the launching angle should be...
The only problem is if enemy, if enemy units kind of rush at us at any point, we can't really do a lot to defend against that.
Come on!
And I bet getting one of them into that tower over there would be pretty helpful. I don't know if I have enough CP to do it this turn, but that would greatly increase their range.
Oh, this reminds me of Welks.
There's still dudes guarding that ladder over there? Let's see if there are. Kinda doubt it.
Come on!
Nah. Alright, so maybe we'll be in defensive mode now? I don't know. What was their goal again? Probably to kill all the enemies? Probably. See, because all these barricades here, if they want to climb over them, they're going to have to slow down and they're going to get bombarded. That's what's going to happen here. Why aren't you shooting at them? Are you looking in the wrong direction? You might be. That's where Grenadiers succeed, though, is when enemies try to climb over the little sandbags because they slow down. Boom! They set up this whole level with that in mind, so that the enemies can attempt to cross the sandbags and get destroyed. Yeah, let me check. All enemies defeated. Okay, and they can't spawn in anymore, so
Ready to go.
you can kind of just blow these guys up. Actually, let me get on top of this tower, because I did want to see if that increases our range. I imagine it probably does.
Enemy spotted.
If nothing else, you can definitely see more enemies from here.
Come on! I can fight too. Sorry about this.
I will say, even though it's the same voice actor as Minerva,
Oh, another
Nice.
shell.
even though it's the same voice actor as Minerva, it is still kind of cool
I'm on a roll.
how much the voice actor can change their voice. She sounds close to Isara, and it's still, it's sort of the same, like, inflection and intonation of the voices.
Angie, I'll do everything I can.
So it's pretty darn close.
Got him. Take this!
Alright, unless there's somebody hiding, that probably, I guess it must be somebody else. And I doubt I'll find them with their low AP at the moment, so let's just see if they come out, and if they don't, then we'll push out towards them next turn. Yeah, I was gonna say, I assume their AI is gonna tell them to come out. Because otherwise, it's gonna be kind of annoying trying to use Grenadiers to go search for enemies. Just a whole load of enemies back there. Take your time, dude. Just crawl through that grass real slow, like. See if you can stand next to your friend so I can take you both out with one shot. Oh, I was actually kind of joking, but thank you.
I can fight too.
Alright. Say goodbye to
That should do it.
being alive. I know. All of our allies have been bombed to death, so let's stand right next to each other to increase our body mass.
Amazing, Isara. You did perfectly.
Maybe one of us will block the blast for the other?
I can fight?
Legacies of Science.
All right, now that's how you use a mortar.
That was amazing, Riley. You're a real force on the battlefield.
Well, when you hang out with those blockheads, you start building up stamina whether you like it or not. But you've got a real knack for this too. I can't believe you figured out mortar adjustments on the fly.
My father was an incredible engineer. I guess that's where I picked it up from.
Your father? So, not General Gunther then. I guess that means your real dad, huh?
Yes. He was the one who designed the General's tank. That's my dream. One day, I want to complete the research my father left behind.
Sure hope you don't die before that happens.
Wow, we might be the same in a lot of ways.
What do you mean?
I'm working from my dad's research too. We've been using it to fight back against the Empire. Hey, Isara. I know we're fighting different battles, but I think we're fighting for the same things. Our father's legacies, and their wish to protect Gallia. And we'll make that wish come true, right?
Yes. But I still feel so powerless. I don't have the knowledge, the skills, the stamina.
You'll be fine, Isara. I think you're a lot stronger than you realize. Think about it. How many people could fix up an old tank from the last war? How about we make a promise? We're both gonna do our best to make our father's wishes come true.
Riley. Yes, I promise. I'll help end this war, and once Gallia's peaceful again, I'm going to finish my father's research. I'm going to make his dreams a reality.
Good. Come on, we should head back. We can just keep this training our little secret. Maybe you can surprise everyone later. Roger.
Let's keep it such a secret that we don't bring grenadiers at all into our battlefields. Of course, maybe Isara's just so busy trying to keep this ancient, decrepit tank running that she doesn't have any time to grenadier.
Listen up, everyone. I'd like to introduce a new member of Squad E.
Did we kidnap Isara too? The game's really not going to happen now.
Isara Gunther. I'll do my best to contribute to the squad.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I thought it mentioned something about an extra submission. I don't know if that's what they were referring to, the thing I just did. So I'm gonna flip through the pages really quick because it doesn't seem to indicate exactly where it's at. Let's see if there's any, like, things that pop up here. No, doesn't look like there's anything in there, so I think we're done with that. I could go and add the units in, but I'm not especially interested in them. They don't seem like they have any, like, really interesting abilities other than Alicia just keeps getting whatever that accuracy down or whatever she got that was really cool. So, the only thing I really have left to do, and obviously I could get more squad stories if I played with more people. I don't think I'm going to do that, so the only thing I really have left to do is this squad story. But I do want to have just a moment, because this has been like 3 hours and I need to stop. Oh, this one too.
Legacies left.
Okay, I guess we'll run through that as well.
Girl
And this.
in the Iron Mask.
Anything else? Okay, so there are 3 missions. I was not expecting that much. But we're going to run through them all. I got plenty of time today. I'm literally not doing anything today. So we're going to run through these 3 missions. And, but yeah, I do need to take a really quick break, so give me just a moment. We'll start with this one. Alright, welcome back. Sorry, I completely missed lunch and I was starving, so I needed to grab something really quick. So now let's get started. I know Scott. I don't really recognize you other two off the top of my head.
Found it. So this is the Federation's dirty little secret. The stories were true all along. But maybe I should wait to report back until I can gather more evidence. Scott and Norid. I know you're there.
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir.
Huh. I could have sworn we were being sneaky. Impressive.
What are you doing here?
Without just being alive, Scott, I guess?
Well, Scott here was on guard duty.
Honestly, I think Scott had the least interesting death. He's like, I'm just gonna guard the area, and then we never heard from him again, so presumably he's dead. Or he's learned to live in the wilderness as a polar bear or something, I don't know.
And I was just passing by when we heard noises coming from the restricted area. So, here we are.
Yes, sir!
Let's use our indoor voices, Scott. Someone else might hear.
Yes!
Thanks. You really are good at following orders, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Now then, Azusa, mind if I ask you the same question? What are you doing here? If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were snooping around for classified information. It kind of looks like you're a spy. Maybe for the Empire?
Boys, please. Why don't we make this our little secret? If you keep this between us, I'll do anything you want.
Scott doesn't understand that.
I get it. You're trying to seduce us? No offense, but I'm not interested. The whole mating thing, it just isn't for me.
Huh?
Oh, don't worry about keeping us quiet. We're just curious is all. If you don't want to tell us what you're up to, that's fine. Honestly, I could care less about military secrets. And Scott here won't try to stop you unless he's ordered to.
No, sir!
No, sir.
You're kidding, right? If an officer caught you letting a spy run free, you'd be done for.
Oh, hold up. Why don't we talk somewhere roomier? I can't stand being cooped up like this.
Huh? Hey, wait!
Feel that breeze. Nothing like the great outdoors.
Yes, sir!
Are you really not going to turn me in?
That's what I said, isn't it?
We already had one spy on board, why not harbor another?
You might as well report me. First I got caught, then my charms fell totally flat. Maybe I'm not cut out for this.
Oh, sorry about that. But like I said, mating and stuff isn't really my thing. See, I'm from another country too, far to the north. Up there, I lived in harmony with Mother Nature.
We don't believe in mating up there.
But the higher the human population, the less room left for animals. Breeding with you would be irresponsible. For me, animals are the only children I want. Mother Nature's the only lover I need.
Alright then, that's kind of weird.
I get what
But
you're
whatever,
saying,
yeah.
but the way you're saying it is totally weirding me out. That's not just me, right?
No, sir!
That's
But
really
you
weird,
catch my
sir.
drift about the beauty of nature, don't you?
Yes, sir!
I seriously can't. You boys don't have a care in the world. I kind of envy that. Truth be told, I'm a spy. Not for the Empire, though. If I told you where, I'd have to kill you. Let's say I'm from the Far East and leave it at that. Long story short, I was raised by a clan of assassins. I've been conducting espionage since I was a child. That's why I joined the squad. My mission is to find out what the Federation is hiding, then report back to my clan.
Should you be telling us all this?
Of course not. But you boys reminded me of something. All I've ever wanted was to cut my puppet strings. A life without anyone or anything tying me down.
Is that so? Want us to help you?
Help me? With what?
Cut your strings. I can't stand the sight of a caged animal. And the same goes for people. After all, humans are animals too. We're meant to be free. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
How about we make it seem like you died in combat? You can slip away, and they'll be none the wiser.
This has to be a joke. Why would you stick your necks out for me?
You're overthinking it. I love nature, which means I love freedom. And Scott's just that nice of a dude.
Scott has zero personality. How do you know this?